Hello and welcome. I'm Blair Blackwell, and this is the Daily Cyber Brief. Here's today's rundown of the biggest cybersecurity stories you need to know today. Good morning. This is the Daily Cyber Brief for Tuesday, January 13th. Here are the key cyber risks shaping today's session. An actively exploited flaw in a self-hosted Git service. New pressure on developer automation platforms and OAuth tokens. And a botnet wave against Linux infrastructure, alongside consequential breach disclosures. CISA has ordered federal agencies to address a high-severity issue in GOGS, a widely used self-hosted Git platform. After evidence of zero-day exploitation, the flaw has been added to the known exploited vulnerabilities catalog, which is the government's short list of issues being used in the wild. While the mandate applies to federal networks, the signal to industry is clear. Prioritize this patch window. Meanwhile, the workflow automation tool N8N is under dual scrutiny. Nearly 60,000 internet-exposed instances are still unpatched for a maximum severity weakness dubbed nightmare. And researchers separately caught 8 malicious NPM packages posing as N8N community nodes that trick developers into linking accounts and quietly siphon OAuth tokens. Taken together, that's a reminder that low-code orchestration and the plugin ecosystems around it can become a supply chain entry point, with the payoff being access to connected cloud services. On the threat actor side, a souped-up Go brute forcer botnet is targeting more than 50,000 Linux servers, leaning on weak credentials and copy-pasted AI-generated configuration examples to break in. The current wave goes after common services, databases, admin panels, and file transfer ports, and includes campaigns eyeing crypto and blockchain projects. In parallel, researchers tracked 2 separate efforts probing public large language model endpoints to map how organizations are exposing AI services, which expands the attack surface in ways that often bypass traditional perimeter controls. In incidents, the University of Hawaii says its cancer center was hit by ransomware last year, with attackers stealing research participant data and even legacy documents containing social security numbers. In Europe, Spanish energy provider Endesa disclosed that intruders accessed contract-related customer information through its systems, underscoring how critical infrastructure-adjacent firms remain attractive data targets. And in a twist of irony, the criminal marketplace Breach Forums was itself breached, with a leaked dataset reportedly exposing hundreds of thousands of forum users, including details that could aid law enforcement investigations and spark retaliatory harassment. Looking ahead, expect more guidance around the GOGS issue as agencies work through deadlines, and continued scrutiny of N8N deployments and third-party nodes as the ecosystem cleans up. Botnet operators are unlikely to stop testing weak Linux services, and probing of AI endpoints will continue as organizations experiment with public interfaces. What I'll be watching today: self-hosted Git and code management platforms, automation tools and their OAuth-connected integrations, Linux database and admin services on the open internet, AI and LLM endpoints exposed for convenience, and, on the sector side, healthcare and energy providers managing sensitive customer and research data. The through line is straightforward. Attackers are choosing the easiest doors, weak credentials, exposed tooling, and trusted plugins to reach valuable data and control planes. It's a busy patching week, but the playbook is familiar. That's it for today's edition of the Daily Cyber Brief. Thanks for listening. I'm Blair Blackwell. This podcast is for informational purposes only and is not cybersecurity, legal, or financial advice.